Hello and welcome to Back to Basics. Today we will be preparing a mac and cheese. For this recipe you will need cherry tomatoes, margarine, plain flour, milk, ground nutmeg, black pepper, salt, mustard, cheddar cheese, feta cheese, and elbow macaroni. Now we're going to get started with one of the bells and whistles of this recipe, some nice roasted cherry tomatoes. We've got about 500 grams half cherry tomatoes that we've drizzled with olive oil and generously seasoned with salt and pepper. Before transferring to a roasting pan, we're going to bake these at 220 degrees until nice and evenly caramelized. In the meantime, we want to bring about 2 liters of water to the boil, unseasoned, as it will boil faster without the salt. Once it has come up to the boil, however, you want to generously season your water with about 2 tablespoons of salt. Before adding your macaroni, giving it a nice stir to make sure that it does not stick. Now, be careful to lift your lid at a slight angle to avoid boiling over. After this is cooked for about 8 to 12 minutes, you want to check it by biting into it, and if it is still a little bit white in the middle, we know it's nice and al dente and ready to go. We want to remove this from the heat and drain and set aside while we get to work on our cheese sauce. We're going to add about 5 tablespoons of butter here and allow this to melt. Before adding equal parts flour, that's 5 tablespoons as well. We're going to whisk this together and cook for a couple of minutes until the flour has cooked out. Before adding our milk, about 500 mils of milk. If you want a saucier cheese sauce, you can go ahead and add another 250 mils of milk once it has come to boil. Now we want to season this again generously with salt and pepper, with a little bit of nutmeg, about half a teaspoon, and about 1 teaspoon of your favorite mustard. Now, taste as you go along and adjust your seasoning if you like before adding your cheese. Now here we've got about 2 cups of grated cheddar cheese, but you can use whatever kind of cheese you like. We're going to whisk this together until it's nice and velvety and creamy before removing and adding to our cooked macaroni. And then we're going to fold this through before flattening it out nice and evenly. Now we're going to go and retrieve our roasted cherry tomatoes, little pockets of salty, sweet deliciousness that we're going to evenly spread out over the top of our mac and cheese before adding enough crumbled feta to cover, as well as some grated cheddar cheese. We're going to take this to the oven and we're going to bake this for about 30 to 35 minutes until nice and golden on top. Now this dish works perfectly as a weekday meal as well as a decadent side dish to your weekend feasts.